Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Dominisha, also known as Tweety, and welcome to my channel, ladies. Thank you so much for coming. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button so you can get updates on when I'm dropping some new videos. So this is definitely not what I expected my first video to be. I actually thought it was just gonna be me trying to figure out how to do my makeup, whatever that entailed. But I got in there and I was trying to just do a regular look, but I had went to the store and had grabbed some more makeup for like the third time in a couple days. But I was just gonna do a regular look, but then I went and had grabbed some makeup and I found this cute little palette. And I was like, I think I might do this today or use one of these and do it today. But really, it's just gonna be like a real soft beat with just a little shimmer. I am gonna go step by step with y'all because remember, we are learning. Don't let this fool you. I don't know how I pulled this off, but don't let it fool you. I'm still learning just like you. I don't know half of the stuff there is to know. So do not let this face be like, oh, she already know how to do makeup. No, sis. I promise you, I do not. I winged half of this shit. But that's okay because we're gonna figure stuff out. But that's what the look is going to be today. I do want to make my next video, however, just a regular eyebrow foundation look because honestly that's really all I know how to do right now. So that's what the next video will be, and then I have this one here, so maybe you can kind of go back and forth between the two. If you feel like you're ready for this one, go ahead, do your thing, girl. But if you feel like you want to go to the basics of eyebrow and stuff like that, I'm learning with you, but I got it a little bit, so you can listen to me. So that's gonna be the next video. Well, let's get started on this. So all I'm doing it right now is just dipping the brow brush in the pomade, and I'll tell y'all which one it is a little bit later. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just brush my brows. I'm gonna brush the top of them up, straight up, and then do a curve once I get to the arch, just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and draw a line at the bottom of my brow. Just gonna trace it really. And then once I get up to the curve, I'm gonna kind of slant it some, just like that. And I feel like that's a little bit too dark, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go through with that again, right here. And we're just gonna follow your brow. Whatever type of brow you have, just follow it. That's my best suggestion. And then you are going to do the same thing to the top. Follow it. If you need some more pomade, make sure you dip it so you can have a really good quality of eyebrow. All right. So I just followed the top of my eyebrow just like that. Checked it to see it. I think it looks fine. So now I'm just going to go ahead and fill in. At the top of my brow, I'm going to do strokes so it can look like I have actual hair right there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the rest of the brow. Just doing short little strokes. Remember, at the tip of your eyebrow, at the front of it, you want to go upwards to make sure it looks like you have natural hair. Now what I'm doing is I'm just using the brush end of it so I can blend it in to make it look more natural, like it's my actual eyebrow. So here I have the concealer. I will drop which one it is at the bottom. I have it, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my hand. And then I have an extra eyebrow pencil that I actually use for my concealer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and trace my eyebrow with concealer. Concealer is used to correct any mistakes. So by all means, sis, if you need to go back in and do something, do you. But what I did was I just traced it, and then I just went down. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the top. Trace it. And then you're going to go down on your arch. And then you're going to go upwards. Bring the concealer upwards, which you'll see me do here in a bit. And then if you see, I'm going to go ahead and correct it at the end because I just feel like it needs to be a little bit slimmer, which is what I just did right there. Listen, always check your work. Always look and see how it look first. All right, so here I am. I'm going back up, going upwards with it, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with my left brow. If y'all see me talking or making crazy faces, it's because I was watching that Teddy and Babyface Instagram. Y'all, that stuff was hilarious. So if you see me talking to myself or anything, I'm just talking about that. So here I'm doing my left brow. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to trace it at the bottom and then go downwards. And then once I do that, I'm going to go up to the top and I am going to trace it the same way that I did the other brow. I always have the angle going whichever way I'm trying to go so I can make sure, you know, I'm getting as precise as I can. But then you're going to see me just trace it like that. My facial expressions be all over the place. And then I'm just going to go up like that. All right. And then I'm going to check it and see how it look. And then we're going to go to the next step, ladies. So here I have my Real Technique base shadow brush. And what I'm doing is I'm just going ahead and blending. What do we do, sis? Blend. I'm just blending the concealer in and correcting it if any corrections need be. So you're going to just go in a little circular motion on your lid and at the top. And then you want to make sure like it don't look too straight. So you just kind of like brush along it like that right there. But just keep going in your little circular motions. Keep going, sis. You got it. And you're going to do the same thing at the top. Go do whatever I just did there. And then go to the other eye and just blend. Blend, 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 blend. Now, if you were going to do some type of look like a cut crease or something, then this part will really help because you're going to use that concealer for that. But we're not doing all of that. At least not yet because we're still learning. So we're just gonna continue to do that. Excuse me, y'all. I'll be needing to have a little fun. Keep going, just keep blending it out. Keep blending it out. Check it out. See how you like it. I think I'm actually about to fix my eyebrow. Yep, because look at that. I don't know if that helped, but that's what I did. I was using the 382 Maybelline New York Black Brown. I forgot to show y'all in the beginning, but I showed y'all here. But that's what I'm using on my eyebrows. And it looks like I needed to correct something and it still looks like it needed to be corrected, but that's okay because we still learning. But what I'm doing is I'm just making sure like I didn't miss any spots now that I have that concealer on there, making sure. So what I'm doing right here is I'm just making sure that my eyebrows look really good from the top to the bottom. If you see me, I'm using the pomade to kind of straighten out the top of my brow right there. I still didn't get it, but that's okay. But that's all that I'm doing right now. And then I'm just checking to see if I like it. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back in with my brush that I have to finish blending that concealer in to get it all blended out so I can. So we're going to use the Maybelline Fit Me 355 Coconut. That one was actually the Dewy and Smooth. Before I had used the matte and something else, but now I'm going to go ahead and use the Dewy and Smooth. Alright, so I have my foundation brush, which is an Eco Tool, I believe. I have my foundation brush. I just went ahead and put some foundation on the brush, and now I'm just applying it to my face. I'm going to get all over my cheeks, my chin, my forehead like I'm doing there, everywhere that I will need foundation. And I don't know why I always use the foundation brush first, but I always end with a beauty blender. So now I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the beauty blender and just like dab and make sure like it is all over my face. I want to make sure that I'm not missing any areas at all. So you're going to see me getting literally everywhere. I'm also going to hit this hairline. Don't talk about my Cleo braids either. But I am just going to go, I'm going to make sure I get it everywhere. I want to make sure that I look as flawless as possible. Now, I am not at really 100% sure how we're supposed to get the concealer out without foundation. So that's how I do it. It's probably not the right way to do it. But again, I'm learning. So that's okay. But again, I'm just tapping and beating it in. Get that beat, baby. There we go, hitting the hairline. And then I'm going to just keep going, making sure it looks evenly distributed against my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and get that foundation brush and get over my eyes because, again, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get it to not look like that little lighter complexion of the concealer. So I went ahead and used my foundation brush in my beauty blender and just went on top of it with foundation on it to kind of, you know, look the same color. I'm going to do the same thing that I'm doing to this eye to the other eye as well. Y'all, this actually came out like a really good look. I'm really proud of myself. So here we are doing it again. I'm going to get that brush again. Right there. Go over it. And then I'm going to do this eye as well. I didn't want to do it too much because I still wanted you to be able to see the concealer so you can see how good the eyebrows were. Go ahead and do a little check. Hey. All right, y'all, that's enough. I'm going to just keep going in and keep beating it. I have no idea what I was listening to at this point. Oh, I was still watching the thing because I have my laptop right there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more foundation to put on my chin because my chin do have a few breakouts right now. And I wanted to make sure that they were covered. So that is what I'm doing right now. But after I do that, it doesn't look that bad at all. And I was saying I'm getting really good at this because look at this. I still didn't like my eyebrow, but I mean, it's okay.
Lips was dry. I couldn't do it. Wait. My lips was too dry. Wait. He didn't come in. Good. You know what I forgot to do?
I forgot to catch this neck.
He was there. Try again, Teddy.
I forgot to catch this neck.
All right. Still looking.
I don't know why it just looks so wet. All right, so now what I'm getting ready to do is put the concealer underneath my eye. Don't ask me why. I just know I'm supposed to do it. And I know I'm supposed to put it in a little triangle shape. And I'm going to do that on both sides. And then I'm going to make a little triangle at the top as well. I wish I wouldn't have done that because in a little bit you'll see that I got really aggravated. I wish I would have never done that either, but you know, it's a learning process. I am gonna go ahead and take this beauty blender and blend it out, honey. Blend, sis. Blend till you can't blend no more. Here I go again. Okay, so still fixing that goddamn eyebrow. I don't know what is wrong with me. I think it look good. All right, so we're gonna get this beauty blender and start to use. We're gonna use the pointy part of the beauty blender and take it and just blend it. I don't know why this reminds me of baking, which probably makes me feel like I need to start baking now. Please do not judge my facial expressions. I think I was just getting really aggravated because I felt like it wasn't coming out good. I feel like it was a little bit too light, so you're going to see me flip the other side of the beauty blender to the side with the foundation on it because I felt like it was just too light. And I'm going to do the other side, and then you're going to see me take it and flip it. See right there. All right, so then I flipped it and I just went over it a few times because I felt like it was just a little bit too light. And I'm just going to keep blending it in, or trying to blend it in. Had to take a step back and look at it. It helps looking up so you don't like get it in your eye or anything like that. I was probably saying, I don't know. So this is the part that I didn't really care for. But I'm gonna keep it in the video so you guys can see what it's like and what I decide to do. Looking back on it now, it doesn't look bad at all, but I just felt like it looked really light. So I went ahead and put some foundation on the beauty blender, just a little bit, not too much, and I kind of went over it. And I'm blending it out here to the best of my ability. See, it doesn't look bad. But I clearly was not happy with it. And here I go trying to find some other stuff to do. I guess I filled it in, or I brushed it and then brushed it too much and then had to fill it back in. But the eyebrows are beat, honey. Probably what I'm saying. Beat. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the beauty blender and do the bottom now. I was saying I don't know why people do this, but we're just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Hopefully we can figure it out together, y'all, because sis still don't know. All right, so that is it for this part. I have no idea what we're about to do next. So now we're about to try and do something with these eyes. I had got a little cute small palette from Walgreens. Y'all, look how pigmented this thing was. Clearly I was shook. But I'm going to use that one that I just showed y'all, and then that black one. And we're going to come up with something. All right, so here I just got my brush and I got the palette. So I'm just going to go over my lid just to see how I like it. And you're going to see me do that a lot. I'm just going to literally just dab it on my lid or like rub it around because I don't know what I'm doing. So I just started with dabbing it on there, taking a look, dabbing it on there, taking a look, seeing if I like it. And then I was like, okay, I like it. I want some more. So then you're going to see me start to spread it around. And like that right there, I'm just spreading it around. And I just keep dabbing it on there. That's literally all it is. Just dabbing or rubbing it around. It's not like a cut crease or anything. It's just like really simple. Dab, rub, dab, and rub, sis. That's it. So here I'm trying to figure out how in the hell I'm about to do this black. So I'm literally just go in, and I forgot the name or the part of the eye that I'm in, but I'm in this little corner over here. So I just start right there, and then I kind of take it out just a little bit, but I also wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented, but I still wanted it to be a little darker. So I know I'm up here, I'm going to start bringing it up to my eyebrow bone, but let me see. Then once I went ahead and did that, I wanted to like mix it or blend it. Let me say blend it. I wanted to blend it. So you're going to see me going back and forth between two brushes, because I wanted it to blend. I wanted it to blend really well. So I'm just going to go back and forth between the glitter, adding more glitter and adding more black. And honestly, the motion is just like a upside down U shape that I did right there in that corner. I don't know if that'll help you, but hopefully it does. All right, so now I'm about to go back in with the black eyeshadow, and then I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit because I want it to be a good contrast between that glitter that I use or that eyeshadow that I use and that black. So here's, you see me raising it up against my eyebrow bone, and I don't know, that I guess that's just to create some definition. Maybe once I stop singing, I can get back to it. So I felt like I needed just a little bit more glitter. So here you're going to see me going back on top of it with more glitter. I keep saying glitter, but it's really eyeshadow, y'all. I keep going back over it with the eyeshadow because I want it to be like a perfect mixture. Clearly, I love to dance and sing in front of the camera, y'all, because I just cannot get enough. All right, here we go again with the glitter. So I really meant eyeshadow. So I went back over it with it. So now here I am about to start on the other eye. I'm going to start with the eyeshadow. You see I'm just dabbing it on there. I am kind of getting in the crease of my eye just a little bit. Or not the crease, but like the front of my eye, my eyelid. Dabbing it on there, dabbing it on there. And I'm kind of just doing halfway there because I know I have to put that black eyeshadow at the end. But I do still want it to look really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and keep putting that sparkly eyeshadow on there. And it looks good. At least I think it looked good. And you know, that's all that matters. And then here I am going with the black. I'm going with the black in the corner. Again, I forgot what that part of my eye is called. But if you see, I'm doing a little bit of these circular motions at the bottom, and then I'm bringing it up some, kind of up to my eyebrow bone, or a little bit under my eyebrow bone, I should say. So we're gonna go back in with some eyeshadow, some sparkly eyeshadow, glittery eyeshadow, whatever the hell you want to call it. And I'm gonna just keep checking it to make sure it looks good and that they look about the same. Ooh, I look cute. Yes, it's work it. Work it. All right, so now I'm just really checking it to see if I like it. I feel like this is really the only way, because how else am I gonna know? Let's see what I'm about to do now. Look like I'm about to go back in with some more eyeshadow on the front, because I feel like I needed a little bit more. And then in order for me to blend it, what I did was I used one of the brushes. I think I used the glitter brush or the sparkly eyeshadow brush, and I kind of blended those two in where they met, and that's how it looks blended. And I'm doing the other eye again, and I think it looks really good in my opinion.
Alright, y'all, I'm trying to get some eyelash glue because I was told that my look isn't complete without lashes. So now I'm trying to find some lashes. I beat this face, honey. I beat it.